Buckle up because we are in for an extremely busy week in Pokemon. Not only are we hoping to get that Phantasmal Flames UPC drop, both on Pokemon Center and other retailers this week, but we're also going to get the reveal of all the secret rares from the set because the Japanese side, Inferno X, is actually releasing this Friday in Japan. So throughout the week, we should start getting those secret rares all revealed, the SIRs and all that good stuff. So that's very exciting. And then on top of that, you throw the English Mega Evolution is releasing on Friday. Some people have already been opening packs already because of pre-release, but most people are going to be getting their boxes and packs and all that stuff this week. So very excited, starting off the Mega Evolution block in a big way. Just a ton of stuff happening. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Hit the subscribe button with notifications. I'll keep you guys updated on all the pertinent information, but let's just jump straight into the news. Now, this is coming from PokeNotify on Instagram. I don't know exactly where they're getting this exact number, but I have been hearing and seeing from other places as well, them reporting that this Mega Charizard UPC is going to be 3 times the previous UPC print run. And I don't know where they're getting the 2.9 from, but they're reporting 2.9 million units. So this may be a good thing. Obviously, 2.9 million units, it sounds like a lot. But when you have to realize how popular Pokemon is right now, and specifically Pokemon cards, it's the #1 grossing IP in the world. 2.9 million units. I don't know how much that's going to be exactly, like in terms of how much product will be available. The good news though is that if this is 3 times more than what we've previously seen, then that is a good at least step in the right direction. And maybe it won't be as easy as you want or hope for this product to be, but it should be easier to obtain. So that in itself is exciting. So I am very excited about that. And this box, honestly, it's shaping up to be a really great box. In case you missed it, these are the contents of the box. So not only do you get this promo card right here, which I honestly like, it's kind of like comic book style. I think that that's a great looking promo. Not only that, but the pack selection is actually really good. 4 Phantasmal Flames, 4 Mega Evolution, 4 Destined Rivals. Then you have 4 Journey Together, which is, kind of your if I'm being honest. But then you have 2 Surging Sparks. I wish they would have swapped 4 Surging Sparks and then 2 Journey Together. But it is what it is. That's still a very, very loaded UPC pack selection. And then on top of that, obviously, you get a really nice deck box. You get the sleeves, the playmat. Stunning artwork, and then the box itself is a collector's item. It looks really cool. So there's a lot to be excited for when it comes to this UPC. So hopefully that little bit of bump up in production helps. It's definitely going to help more people be able to get the product, right? And maybe that number, obviously, in the future, it needs to be bumped up even more. But at least for now, it's a step in the right direction and gives me a little bit of hope. I got to remain optimistic because it can be rough to get product out there. Just keep in mind also, just for reference, the MSRP for this product is $120, $119.99. And it's a November 14th release, the same day as Phantasmal Flames. So this will be coming out with all the other Phantasmal product. So just keep that in mind. It seems like also the announcement of this UPC already made people forget about the Team Rocket's Moltres UPC, which the box looks stunning, but it's a little bit controversial just based off of the promo that they have included. In case you missed that, just a quick summary. I think the playmat and deck box looks good. The pack selection's not quite as good, but still pretty good. There's only 2 Destined Rivals packs in here. I feel like that's a big flop for this box, if I'm being completely honest. There should have been at least 4. I don't know how they messed that up. But the promo right here is the Moltres Special Illustration Rare stamped version. And, a lot of people probably don't like that. And that's why we don't normally see them do a SIR as the promo in these boxes like this. So unless they hold it back from the set, like we did see with the EV UPC. But anyways, so I feel like people have already forgotten about that box that's coming out in November, just because of kind of how crazy the hype around this particular box is. So that's what we have for the UPC. I'm going to be ready for the drop for this as early as tomorrow morning. Now, last week when we got the regular Phantasmal Flames pre-orders that dropped, I went live on the channel just to kind of help, we can all hang out there, get in the queue, go through it together. I'm going to try to do that for this product as well. However, I just recently had a little bit of a family emergency kind of situation happen. So there's a chance I may not be able to go live for that. So I do apologize. But hopefully, if everything lines up good, I'll be able to go live for that drop as well, because that is super fun. I like hanging out with you guys in the chat. So Phantasmal Flames. We got to talk about that. Just a quick summary of a few things, because we are seeing some pretty crazy prices as far as Phantasmal Flames pre-orders, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a reminder as far as TCG Player goes. We talked about this in a recent video, like not too long ago, but I just wanted to touch on it again now that it's listed. All this stuff is listed on TCG Player. What you're seeing as far as pre-sale goes, not everybody is allowed to list on TCG Player for pre-sale. Only brick and mortar stores are allowed to list. So that's why you're going to see lower quantities and higher prices. So booster boxes right now are pre-ordering for $343. Now, this is extremely high. I usually don't recommend paying these really early, extremely high pre-order prices because they will drop. They usually drop at release date. The prices tend to plummet at least to a certain amount, not always maybe as much as you'd want. But like the release day, within like the first few days, that's when the most product is available, and other sellers will be able to list on TCG Player, and that's going to just bring the price down. So just keep in mind, don't be paying these $343 booster box prices, but that's what you can see is here, and people are paying them right now. So just keep in mind that, you know, these are, and even currently, as of this recording, they are available if you want to pre-order through eBay. They are cheaper there as well, and I'll show that in a second. But this is what we're seeing. People are paying $343 for booster boxes right now. And PC ETBs, this is the big one that I really say to avoid on TCG Player, because the prices are so inflated. Is look at these listings right here. You have a few that have went through at $600, and then you have listings at $700. So just keep in mind, you don't have to pay these prices, but we see people buy them every release cycle. This happens. Don't be paying these prices. They're going to be cheaper at release. I promise. So hyperinflated prices, just wanting to let you guys be aware of that. The regular ETBs, for some reason, people are paying up to $175, which kind of blows my mind, if I'm being honest, because those are going to be dropping in price as well. But here's what we have as far as eBay. So this is what people are paying on the secondary market on eBay. So if you missed like the Phantasmal drop, you weren't able to get a booster box, this is currently what they're going for, which is still super expensive. I still don't advise you paying this price. It should drop upon release. I would at least wait. If you have to wait to closer to release, the prices should come down. But right now, people are paying $300 per booster box. At least if you have to do it for whatever reason, it's cheaper here on eBay than on TCG Player currently, because everyone can list on eBay. That's the difference right now. So 300 versus 340. So hopefully that's a little bit helpful. Just want to get this information out there again too, because not everybody knows this. And then on top of that, we have new people coming into the hobby every single day. So this can just help kind of inform them. Now, this is where you also have to be very careful on eBay, because check this out. These are pre-orders, right? People are pre-ordering these. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You got to be careful with some of these sellers in general, but that's like an eBay standard, right? Be very careful who you pre-order through. But you'll see right here. So here's a listing, for example. This was sold as of this morning. You know, Pokemon Center ETB right here sold for $295. Okay, that's pretty high, but at least it's a PC ETB. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. Then you have a sale right here. Somebody is selling, this is just a regular ETB. They put pre-sale ETB, not Pokemon Center. And somebody, like, just be careful, guys. I know that too, there's a lot of people who are on eBay, maybe just trying to secure boxes for their kids even. They're just desperate. Just really be careful. I wouldn't be paying, definitely don't be paying this price for a regular ETB. It's something that happens every cycle, and hopefully it can help at least a few people avoid falling into these pitfalls. Honestly, it's just not worth it, guys. But the Phantasmal Flame hype is real. People are very excited about it, and obviously you can see, pre-orders are going kind of crazy right now. So just keep in mind that's currently where we're at. There are other products that are listed on TCG Player right now. You can see booster bundles currently as high as $89. Packs, just loose packs at $20. You got single blisters at $30. So it's just hyperinflated stuff right now. But I just wanted to make you guys aware that this should be available from other places at cheaper prices. And a few videos back, if you want to go back and check it out, I did show some specific examples of like recent sets, like your Destined Rivals all the way back to Prismatic, showing the crazy pre-release, like the highs, and then showing, okay, and then release date, look what happened. Then to be honest, they drop at release, at least what we've seen in the past. And then they kind of stay there just for, even if it's only a few days, and then they run up. So like I said, the most product will be available kind of at release. So just keep that in mind. And then on top of that too, we do have Mega Evolution, like I mentioned earlier, releasing this week. So this is another thing. We're still seeing the same thing. But you can see the Pokemon Center ETBs. Once again, it's pre-sale. Not everyone's allowed to list on TCG Player. We're seeing abnormally high prices, $400, $387. Booster boxes currently going for $278 or $300, depending on if you're looking for the enhanced or non-enhanced versions on TCG Player. There's mini tins that are coming out. There's a lot of cool product for Mega Evolution, so I am extremely excited for this set as well. I think there are some absolutely stunning cards coming out of Mega Evolution, so that should be a very exciting set release as well. So can't wait to get my hands on my boxes. But so that's kind of what's going on with that. And then real quickly at the end, I just wanted to touch on this. This is the Togedemaru. Sorry, I have a hard time pronouncing this Pokemon. This is a reveal from Inferno X. These should be flowing out more steadily here, like I said, as we get through this week, as far as illustration rares and special illustration rare reveals. But this is an art rare in Japanese or an illustration rare in English. Nice looking card. It's super adorable. So these will start to be coming out more in full force as we get through the week as well. So I'll keep you guys updated on all of this information. Like I mentioned earlier, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because I do post every single day. And that way you guys can stay up to date on all of the market moves, the new product that's being released, card reveals, and then, like I mentioned, hopefully I can go live for the UPC drop. We don't know when that'll be. It could be as early as Monday morning. It could be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We don't really know. I would suspect that it would greatly make sense that it would be this upcoming week, though. And like I said, possibly Monday. But you never know. They could delay it. We did see it load on the back end when we had the other Pokemon Center Phantasmal drop. The UPC was loaded and taken down and loaded again on that day, but it wasn't available for purchase. So that should be coming. Should be very exciting. I'm super excited. Hopefully I would love to secure at least one of those at MSRP. Very excited. And then this week as well too, lastly, just to end it off with the Mega Evolution, keep in mind that your Walmarts and your Targets here in the US are stocked by MJ Holdings, which they come at different times. So for me, all of that product actually won't be out on Friday, the official release date. They stock my stores here locally on Thursday. So I know that roughly around the time to go on Thursday to hopefully have a chance to get some Mega Evolution stuff at MSRP in store. I'm going to be checking my Walmart and Target just because that gives me the best chance. I did have a good score of that with Destined Rivals, getting some sleeve packs. So hopefully I can, my goal is to score some. Maybe I can actually rip some on the channel. That would be super fun. So I'm very excited. This is a big week. So make sure you stay tuned for all your Pokemon needs. But that's all I have for you guys in this one. A little bit of a shorter video, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, it was never a phase.